What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Supper and a Can. We're back at Valdoro in the Trongate, and I'm joined by this week's very special guest, the Dirty Chef, Chef Andy. Welcome to the show, my man. Now, Andy, without further ado, let's get a munch.
Just ride with it, like, go and get live with it.
Well, Andy, welcome to Supper and a Can. It's a pleasure to be with you today. You've got the fish supper. It is the classic indeed. Tell us all about your order today. What have you gone for it?
You can't beat just a classic fish supper. Sometimes we'll get a pizza crunch, but classic fish and chips.
So when did you first get into exploring your foods then?
I kind of came from my granny. She was an amazing cook, and I was always just like hanging off her apron strings as I went, making soups with her and making dinners, and it's went through there. It was one of the things I always wanted to be a chef. Was leaving school, the career advisor was like, nah, go do something art based. So that's what I was decent at school, and then I done graphic design for like a year at college. Fucking hated it.
What college was that?
James Watt down at Culinary.
Right.
So I done that, and then I just kind of fell into cooking, and that's been me ever since really.
Was there anyone in particular that you'd say then, other than your gran, that maybe inspired you to get into cooking? Like any famous chefs?
When I was away, nah, not really.
Nah.
I was just, but once I go properly into cooking, there's some amount of chefs that I love who I've just followed their careers and like took inspiration from and stuff.
Give us a top three. If you were to say your top three favourite chefs.
Tom Brown.
Right.
Quite a young guy, he's like fucking really good. Marcus Waring, legend, also an animal food what I've heard.
In what way are we talking here?
Just a fucking scary bastard to work for.
In the kitchen?
Aye.
So that's what I was going to ask you, because I've heard you say that I think you do get quite angry in the kitchen. Is that true? Would you tend to shout?
Used to. These days, I don't give a fuck. I have a laugh. I came from quite a serious background when I first went into cooking, so it's like fine dining and stuff, so I was like high pressure. And then I just fell out of love with cooking, doing that stuff, so I fell into like the street food element.
Was this where you were at Loch Fyne?
Aye.
Right.
So I was at Loch Fyne, done that for years. Cooked some amount of fish and chips on there too.
What position were you going in when you started there?
I went in started off as like a kitchen assistant.
Right.
Then I done my apprenticeship in there for years and then just worked on my way up. Before I left I was sous chef, which is like second in charge. Then I followed my head chef at the time. He went to this really fancy hotel outside Helensburgh called Knockderry Country House Hotel.
Right.
So it was like proper, like up there fine dining. So I went there, done 2 years of that, and that was like a culture shock.
Yeah.
But proper hardcore.
What do you think's the most important change then, from going to a kind of normal pastry restaurant to somewhere where your expectations are a lot higher, it's a lot more... Yeah?
Stand every single day, everything has to be spot on, you're not allowed a bad day. Like, you get in rough, you can't be shit. You have to just work to a certain standard of things, and it's hard. You know what I mean? Like, we're doing things like sharpening carrots with pencil sharpeners. And like, everything had to be super intricate. And it's like one wee mouthful of food, because it was like a tasting menu done, so it's like literally things that size take maybe 6-7 hours to prep. One mouthful and it's gone, so it's a proper hardcore way of working, you know.
What do you think, how important would you say that was for you at that stage of your career? Was that kind of make or break, do you think?
Massive learning curve for us. I know it was like, what, 25, 26 when I done that. So it was like a huge step up. And it's taught stuff that I would never have learned anywhere else. It's things I don't really use these techniques these days, but I can always kind of jump back into it, you know. If I'd roll back the clock, I'd probably know that.
Really?
It was just brutal. 8-hour weeks.
Was the money making up for it?
No.
Nah.
Money was rubbish, like salary, so the time you break down the hours you work, you're probably getting like 3-4 quid an hour. But it's like a great place to work, and you learn stuff.
It looks good for your CV though.
It looks good for your CV, but it's not good for the bank balance. It's not good for the relationship. It's not good for the mental health and all that. So, but I learned an amazing amount of stuff in there. You
were saying about how like it takes a toll on your mental health. Do you think that that's an important thing about being a chef when you get to such a high level like you're at? You kind of need to know where's a balance and how to do the out of work and work life.
100%. You need you really do need that work-life balance, especially see when lockdown happened. Like, I know so many chefs who lost their job. I lost mine too, so I ended up working in Asda for 2 years, stacking shelves.
Really?
So if we go in for like busting arse in a kitchen every day to stacking shelves.
How did you get back into it?
It was just, I seen a job going on Indeed for Bloc, and I was like, I knew the place. I'd been there gone there for years for drinks, and I was like, fuck, I'm just going to try it. And had applied for a few things over lockdown, and there was just so many uncertainties. Like, is the world going to shut down again? Is there going to be like just takeaways, blah blah blah, things like that. I'd been offered a place, and then I found out on Christmas Day that they took the job away. Got a phone call at 7 o'clock on Christmas night. Like, sorry, we can't start again anymore. We're shut down again. Like, so.
Did you try and work in that 6 by Nico?
No.
Seen that you enjoyed the food there?
I really liked them. I've been to 6 and it was like 111, the one up at Annie's Land way. Definitely that stage of like cooking like that. And
Past it.
Past it now. Too old for it to 36 in 2 weeks.
Would you ever plan on opening up your own place maybe?
That's the dream.
Is that the goal?
Oh, aye, 100%. Either open up my own place or do like a wee kind of like street food wagon. That is the end goal. Just work for myself, work what I want to work, go whenever I want to do and do it, you know.
I hear that. I like it, I respect it. Well, you were talking about Bloc Fine, where you worked, but you won an award there for the best seafood establishment in 2017. How did that year go for you? Because I know that was a very busy year in the seafood world, or in Bloc Fine anyway. But was it rewarding then, getting that reward? Getting that recognition for your work?
Oh, it's 100%, like it makes all like the hard effort and graft like definitely worth it, you know what I mean? That was like a super hard place we worked on, like it's in the middle of nowhere, right? So the closest one is Inverary, which was like 4 or 5 mile drive, and for 12 in the afternoon to 5, we just got pumped. I don't know where folk came from, it was like it's a destination restaurant, and it's just solid. For 12 to 5, solid. And quiet down at night, so you're talking 3-4 hard covers a day, which is hard going. So you get in the morning, you are prepping like mad, cooking, that stuff's running out, you're prepping while you're cooking. It was a lot of hard work in there. Worked for a great head chef, Jamie Nicholson, and it was a great team we had in there. But so winning that award was massive. It was the first thing that I'd ever been a part of to win, you know. But, and we deserved it because we were a decent restaurant.
I back it. Did you go to any schools then, or did you do any college work for chefing? Because that's what I was going to say to you. That's what I did. I left school in S4, and like at the time I was working small cafe. Wasn't a restaurant. There was a cafe, but they had a lot of stuff in the menu. Like they were doing anything, which was kind of mad. And I was like really wanted to be a barber. I was like set on it until I worked there. And the guy kind of swayed me into like, I was like, right, I want to be a chef then. So that was my goal. So I left school in S4, and my uncle used to be like really high up in City of Glasgow College in hospitality. He was referred to as the wine guy,
right.
Like Davy Smith. Like everyone, he was very well respected guy. Like everyone kind of knew of him. So like when I told him that I wanted to get into chefing, he was like, right, cool, I'll get you into the course then, in the City of Glasgow College. So that's what I did from 2022. I did like a 1-year course. It was like the level 5 of the cookery. Oh, it was mad though. It was like, see, like going in and actually doing it. I feel like it's so interesting learning those techniques. Because one thing I wanted to bring up to you about and hear your opinion on is like, what do you think about like home ec in school? What do you think about the way they teach it? Do you think they do it right or do you think they do it wrong?
We're rolling back the clock for when I done home ec. I left school in about 2006. When were you born? 2006? Oh, so for what I can remember, we'd done apple crumbles, lasagnas, and that was about it. And then we spent more time learning how to sew stuff. If I had my say in it, I think they need to try and teach Wayne's more things about cooking, because like the amount of wee guys I know, or guys my age, who don't know even how they can make a bit of toast. I never done like the college side, I just done like an in-house apprenticeship.
Right.
So I was like learning.
That's what I was, that's what I was meant to do in Marsh Santa, if you know what that is.
Aye. My first ever day in the apprenticeship in the kitchen, I was getting made to like pick salad leaves and wash it, and I was that nervous I had to run to the toilet and hit a whitey, getting myself right. And I was like put straight onto like the starter section, cutting sides of salmon, smoked salmon every day, and I always had in the back of me, don't fuck up, because that was like a 70 side of salmon. So I'm cutting maybe 3-4 of them every morning. I just always had that in me, don't fuck up. And I think that was better for me than like sitting in a college, because I was like the hands-on thing, so I probably learned 2-3 things faster than I would have.
I know you like a bit of FIFA. You're an Xbox player.
Yep.
Have you been enjoying this year's game, EA FC 25?
I'm not gonna lie, I've not got it yet.
Shameful.
It's not time. It's been a mental year in work, so I've not had much time for it. But
what's been your favourite past FIFA?
I'm gonna go back in time to Euro 98 edition. It was a banger on the Nintendo 64, if you know what that is.
No idea. What's that?
It was the best games console for years. Nintendo 64. They had GoldenEye, James Bond shooting game.
Solid.
Amazing. You had your Mario Karts, you had your Super Mario 64, and then you had this version of FIFA. It was next level banging. You had the remaining football team all with bleach blonde hair on it, because they'd done that. Indoor football.
Wow.
Aye. I can't remember what year, but the first year where you could like do online playing with randoms all over the world. I like that. And just the sheer amount of abuse you used to get after folk.
I respect it. Well, you've brought a little gift with you today, Andy. You didn't come empty-handed like some guests. Kidding on. No one's meant to bring gifts, but hey, Andy was kind enough to initiate it. Well, editor James will pass this on. I mean, first of all, can you see this? Customization. He's even put the at there for all yous that don't follow us. Tell us all about this deliciousness in a bottle
So,
that you've brought for us today.
this is a wee Iron Brew hot sauce. Something I use on my menu currently, and it's a really popular one. I'm going to start punting it maybe January time, February time, just once all the mentalness of Christmas goes out the way. Sweet, it's spicy, it'll blow the arse off you, but it's got Iron Brew in it. Who doesn't like Iron Brew?
Too right. Well, we're giving it a taste test, live and direct. I'll let you put out how much you want to do.
I'll get enough.
Damn. I mean, first of all, none of you can see the sheer orangeness of this bottle. I mean, it's a beautiful colour, to be honest with you.
I'll try a bit more than that.
Fuck, man. No, I can handle spice, but you know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Bon appetit. No, actually, it does taste really good. It's like a kind of sweet chilli sauce. I like it.
Aye. It's got like nice sweetness with the
It
spice.
actually is banging. Like, I'm not even spicy, but
Gonna be a bit red there.
I feel like the sweat just starts pouring down my face. I'm like, there's a toilet in here, but we're all good. If there's any cuts in the next 10 minutes, you know what's going on. On to what we've been waiting to talk about. Your whole experience, appearance in Season 1, Episode 20 of Come Dine With Me, The Professionals. You not only appeared, but you took home the 1k cash.
Yep.
Tell us about that whole experience, unfiltered.
Unfiltered. It was mental. Like, so it came about out the blue, into work one day. Sitting in a management meeting and was like, we've been approached by Come Dine With Me, you interested in it? And I was like, not a chance, I've done that before, random weirdos sitting in my house. I thought it was like...
The one in your gap? Yeah, that's what I thought, see, before I'd even watched it, that's what I thought.
They were like, no, it's this new concept they're trying, and I was like, so against it, like, nah, not a chance. Another week went past, like, no, like, they want us to do it.
First of all, did you get paid for doing it?
No.
Did the restaurant get money? No.
I think they got like...
I guess they're
a
getting
wee
that
bit-
recognition, do you know what I mean?
They got like a wee bit of cash for like, just for being like shut for the day and like, it's like booze and stuff, so I think it was like £200-300. Excuse me. But nah, nothing paid for it, nothing for like the reruns or anything like that. Because it's been back in the tail like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, it's on YouTube too, that's why I had a wee scope of it.
Aye, so it all came about out the blue. We had to talk to like a production manager over like Skype one day, and then like say what we were going to do and blah blah blah. So came up with a menu, talked to this lassie, and they're like, right, that's great, you go and pick a member of staff to do it with. So it was supposed to be me and no one, but that never happened. Then me and another manager, then that never happened. So I literally went round all the front of the house saying who wants to come on the telly. Everybody said no, pretty much, apart from Pixie, who went on it with. So Pixie had only started at Bloc for like, I think she was on this like a couple of weeks, so I'd never really had much rapport, going alright. But it was all kind of like a learning curve doing it with them, and it worked out fucking amazing. Like, they're such a laugh. But I done this production meeting over Skype, said what we wanted to say, and then we got on it. It turned out that one of the execs for Channel 4 had already been in Glasgow and came in for something to eat and just loved the food, loved the vibe of the place and all that. So I done that, and then it literally came about within the space of like 2-3 weeks for that last interview. They're like, you're through to it, we're going to film in like 3 weeks time. I'm like, I thought it was going to be like months down the line or something. It just all came out like super
Rapid.
fast. Aye. So I was like getting my thinking cap and like coming up with a menu for it and all that. Spent like a week practicing stuff. Then I'm like, oh no, just use stuff after the actual menu. So I was like, I wasted time doing that. But what I picked was like decent, well, it was obviously decent stuff because it won, you know what I mean? But
Tell us about the menu, because it's interesting.
Aye, so
Jackfruit wings.
Aye, so Bloc's known for being like half vegan, half like meat. So I thought I'd take a menu like sampling a bit of everything really. So chicken wings and vegan wings are one of my favourite things to cook with because you can do so much with them. Like sauce them up, plate them up hundreds of different ways and like take anything really. So I've done these jackfruit wings with a sweet maple sriracha sauce, which I'm going to be selling. For folk who don't like vegan food, they're banging. I'm not going to lie, they're banging.
Yeah.
Really, really tasty, you know what I mean? And then I done, which was one of my maddest creations, which is an instant ramen noodle hot dog.
That was mental.
Aye, like everybody loves like the cocoa noodles and like just cheap 30p ramen noodles and that. So that was like one of my inspirations, like that on a hot dog.
Not just any regular hot dog bun though.
No.
It was also black.
Aye, jet
and
black.
plant-based.
Aye, jet black hot dog bun made with like activated charcoal. Just it was all a mental experience. It's something I'll probably never do again because it was like 5 days. Just constant.
Non-stop.
You never stopped, like constant.
Did you get quite a lot of recognition then from Come Dine with me?
Aye.
Social media wise?
Aye, my social media blew up after that. Like I just had like, it was alright. It was like maybe 2,000-3,000 followers, and then I hung them up at like.
You're almost at 80 now.
Aye, mental. We had some good stuff. We had some shitty stuff too, but.
What do you mean?
I just had some like fucking haters online, but it's like sad.
As you do, aye.
I had a wee lovely woman follow me around Govan Asda one night when I was trying to do my show, asking for an autograph or a picture, which was blew my mind. Like every day I went down, she's like right behind me smiling at me, I'm like, what the fuck's that for? But then she finally came up and she went, I've seen you on the telly film. And asked for a picture and all that.
That's
and,
it.
like sign a fucking receipt for him. Like, I know what he's and I didn't think it was as big as it got, you know what I mean? But it was.
Do you use those followers to your advantage? Do you post more now on like foodie
I used to like
things?
mainly post on like the work's social media, but now I like because I've got such a decent following now, I just like post it on mine and link everything. But
Do
nah,
you think it helps where you're working
100%,
now because
aye.
you have that kind of
Aye.
social media backing?
You get a lot of like customers coming in because they've seen something I've posted up now.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? It's good for just getting dishes out there and stuff, you know. I got a decent following coming for that, but I also got shared on this American food Instagram account thing, and I was standing in work one day and my phone was just going like vibrating, like man, I like think somebody's phoning me. I'm like, what's going on? Put my phone out and it's just reams of notifications. I think I got like 3,000 followers and like I know just because some mad page posted a picture of a burger I'd done and. It was mental. I like it at the same time, it's shite because like if my mates are messaging me on Instagram, I don't see it because it's just, and you get some of my weirdos messaging you too, you know.
Can I imagine? Well guys, welcome back to Trio's Onion Challenge. Only one onion in your mouth at the one time, and they have to be finished before placing the other onion into your mouth.
You like to drink?
Yeah. Your 1 minute begins. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. 58 seconds down. Some serious chewing going on from a chef called Andy.
That fucking vinegary, man. Oh.
Wow, look at the size of that one, man. Some big onions going on here. Bunions. 40 seconds on the clock. Oh, second one's down. Solid pace here. About to hit our halfway mark at 30 seconds with 3 down. 2 down, sorry. Coming up to the 25-second mark. You just need to get one more down you. Technically 2. And you get a solid 3rd place. There we go, number 3's down. So you have 16 seconds to get number 3 down and number 4 down to make that number 3 spot on the leaderboard. 10 seconds remaining. 8 down left. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, how did somebody eat 10 of them in a minute?
I genuinely do not know. Well, you got 3, but a solid leaderboard, a solid attempt. What have you got to say to the opponent next week?
Good fucking luck.
Indeed. Continue with the episode. So, you've mentioned it briefly, but you're currently working at Lebowski's as a chef. What can the people expect from you there? What kind of foods are you serving up?
So, we are known for big, massive burgers. Done amazingly well, and that's what we keep doing. It's been like that. I think it opened in 2007, so it's just kind of, I've kept the trend going since I took over anyway last year. I like big filthy burgers, but we've added like kind of small plates, street food small plates into it. And menu will be changing up hopefully January time. Going to keep like the big burgers. The new, it's kind of like Americana style mixed with a bit of Pan Asian stuff. Right. There's a lot of fusion cooking. But and it's just quality scran. It's like there's a variety of everything. You know what I mean? Like meat eaters, folk who don't like beef, folk who like chicken, vegan stuff, small plates, there's everything for everybody, you know what I mean? Plus a banging cocktail menu.
Yeah.
Like 40 different versions of White Russians, plus other cocktails, you know what I mean? So
for all you, I'm just a VBL lover. You'd get VBLs? Vimto on tap, but?
No, Vimto cans.
Nah, see that's how you rate somewhere. On VBL ratings,
right.
Like Westside Taverns, like up there, one of the best I've had. They give you a wee glass, a big chunk of ice, and Vimto. None of that black cunt pish. Vimto. MD puts, oh what is it I've seen some pretty rotten ones. What's that mad black cunt drink? Oh fuck, what's it called? Ribena. I've seen some people trying to put Ribena in and I'm like, whoa. If anyone, Ribena, mate, we're drinking about Ribena, stinking. Then I'm thinking about it, see if I was with somebody and they whipped out, people in primary school would always whip out the Ribena juice boxes. Oh mate, yeah, I've just discovered that I hate Ribena, not for me.
No, it's a way that I like Ribena, but it tastes a bit
yeah, but now, do you know what I mean? See if you see somebody cutting about Ribena, you're like, right, what's going on?
No, you look a bit suspect.
Kind of sauce, yeah, 100%.
It's a Wayne drink.
Same with Twix, do you know what I mean?
With what?
Like a Twix bar. I said this in the last episode, I'm just trying to see if I'm alone here.
No, I don't agree with it.
You fucking with Twix?
Aye.
Mate, I just don't think they're the ones. I guess I am the only one, sorry. Fine.
Popular chocolate in America.
Really?
Yeah, Twix.
Mate, what?
That does surprise me, to be fair.
Isn't it?
Yeah, they don't have regular chocolate, but they would.
Well, finally, to get a little bit, I guess, realish.
Yes.
What would you say is your biggest flaw as a chef? Like, in your career, if there's one thing that you think you could have maybe wanted to learn differently or done a bit differently, what would it be?
That's a tough one, man. I know myself, I'm never happy with a dish. Like, see when I put something on, it takes months before I'm finally happy with it, so I think that's probably one of my biggest flaws. Like, I'll come up with something and I'll tweak it and I'll tweak it and I'll tweak it and I'll get to like 6 months down the line, I'm like, that's how I want it, then it'll be like, time to change it. I don't know if it's like perfectionist style, but, or fucking I've got ADHD, so it might be just that.
Me too, brother.
Just,
yeah.
I think it's that, man, just like, constantly need to change stuff. But no, definitely being overly perfectionist and stuff.
And then what's one bit of advice that you would give to a younger chef that's starting to get into it?
Truthfully, these days, I'd say
Yeah.
don't. I would say don't, but I love it. Like, but I've seen young guys and young lasses come in and they just can't hack it. But if I'm going to give advice, read. Get cookbooks, read, go out and eat at different restaurants. Like, just go out, eat out, read any cookbook you can. I've seen the house I've got more cookbooks than any other book. You know what I mean? Like, Instagram, look at chefs' Instagram pages, just take inspiration, watch videos and things like that, and just don't take everything that happens in kitchens. Because you can get in, you can have a shit shift and it just puts you off. But God, just take it all, be a sponge, learn it as much as you can, you know what I mean?
I like it, be a sponge.
Aye.
That's a good bit of information to leave them on.
And then if you feel stressed out, be a Patrick.
So we've got some funkin' cocktail limited edition Iron Brew vodka martinis for all Iron Brew lovers just like myself. I mean, who would have thought you would be able to get Iron Brew and vodka martini in one sentence, but here you are with a funkin' cocktail limited edition. Go and grab yours now, 18 plus. Well, Andy,
yes,
you've been an absolute pleasure to share this munch with you. If they're wanting to find you in person, give us all your ats, your kitchen.
So we finished cooking Lebowski's up in Finniston. Instagram, @chef.Andy.
See you next week.
Just ride with it, like. Go and get live with it, but niggas don't like me cause I'm nice with it. And the girl gets hyped to it, neck deep in when I'm